Zimbabwe or whatever, right? As long as they speak fluent English, right? It's kind of the
Yeah.
name of the game. So I just got
Okay.
notification
So,
here. Yeah, go
okay.
ahead.
So I am recording. Is it okay that I'm recording this call right now so
Yeah,
that I can be able to share it with my dad and my sister?
it's fine. I just got a notification. Yeah, but I see that. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. All right, go
Okay.
ahead. So go ahead.
Okay. So, yeah, I just wanted to ask that, and that is it readily available? Is there any job that's readily available right now?
Well, everything's always fluid. So as far as how quickly are we going to get? We'll get started right away, right? So I
Okay.
may come back to you within a week or so and say, "Great, I got 3 schools lined up," but it could take longer than that. I
Okay.
always tell folks about 2 to 8 weeks. And
Okay.
some people are like, "Oh my God, 8 weeks." Well, understand it's not 8 weeks until we start doing interviews. Usually, God willing, we'd start doing interviews within a week or two, right? But
Okay.
it does take time to get the visa processed. And on that note, have you
Mhm.
started gathering your documents, like your criminal check? Have you started doing that or not yet?
Okay, I do have my criminal, but it's an old one. Do I need to redo one, like a recent one? Because the
Yeah, I
one that
need.
I have was done in November, October, November last year. Yeah, I
Well,
need a new one.
November. Well, not necessarily. November, if it was done in, say, October last year, let's say October. If it was done in November, even better. But let's say October, worst case scenario, October, it needs to be within 6 months. So
Okay.
November, December, January, February, March. So as long as we get you paired up by April and by the end of next month, right? Which
Mm-hmm.
today's March, barely.
Yeah,
So if let's
yes.
say we get you paired up with school by the end of this month, right? Then you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
That background check. But again, if let's say a couple weeks go by and you're not getting what the jobs you would like. Hopefully you will. Again, remember your success is my success. That's how we make our commission. But
Okay.
just to clarify, you'll have me no matter what, 100%. But 95% of the time, people end up taking the jobs we get. Of course, we hope that's 100% as far as commission. That's how we make most of our money. But just to clarify and fully guarantee things for you, we always tell folks if no school or recruiter does come along and get you an even better job than we can get you, well, so be it. But that way, you're fully guaranteed a job. So again,
Okay.
you're yeah, I personally would recommend you just go ahead because you're gonna have this indefinitely. There's no clock on this thing. I personally would just let's lose, hopefully get some lined up and get utilize the background check you already have. Um and that's the main thing. It's the only real time sensitive document is your criminal check. Again, it needs to be within 6 months, but like I said, the
Okay.
one you have is good through April at best.
Yes, yes,
So
yes,
I
yes.
personally recommend we ought to get started now, and maybe after 2 or 3 weeks, if you're not liking what you're seeing, then we can always
Mm-hmm.
extend it. And then also might be a way to go too, just because
Yeah.
we rush things, we're gonna be stuck with jobs nobody else wants. Which
Mm-hmm.
I could try to rush things, but then we get slim pickings, and again, it may not be a job you super would like to work with, but maybe it is. I don't know. Again, I would urge you to go
Mm-hmm.
ahead and set me loose right away. You'll have me indefinitely, and if we need to modify the schedule, or if you need renew your documents or whatever, that's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
Um,
All right. So right now I have an intro video, but I tailored it for Taiwan because I was
mhm.
applying for Taiwan. So I'm wondering if I can send that one, or I need to redo one that will just generalize so that you can be able to send it in the different countries.
Well, I'm a little bit swamped with the application right now, but once you're my client, absolutely go ahead and send me your video or videos, all right? And I'll give you my feedback. In fact, once you're my client, send me yourself, I'll give you feedback. And if you would like, I can give you an introduction video script and say, no, we should modify this, or this is what I recommend. Because again, your success is my success. So I'm gonna want.
Okay.
I'll let you know the real deal. If it's gonna no, this is fine, or no, we should modify this, that, going
Okay.
forward.
Okay.
So, and by the way, while I'm thinking about it, I sent you the policy regarding the collateral requirement. I sent that to you there on Skype. Do you see
Mm-hmm.
that?
Let me open that right now.
Mm,
How do I go back without cutting this? Oh, okay.
there should be a
I'm trying to.
button.
Yes, I see that.
Okay. And while
Yes.
you're reading over that, regarding the 150, I know you said you have to talk to your sister, but once you get that
Mm-hmm.
sorted, and by the way, if your sister pays for you, that's fine, but please let me know your sister's name so I'm able to connect the dots, right? But
Okay. Okay.
any, yeah, anyways, while I get you on the phone here, the 150 there, would you like to pay for that via PayPal, credit card, or debit card? What's easiest for you?
It will have to be credit card. PayPal is still not available in Swaziland yet. It's still, yeah. So it
Okay,
will have to be via bank transfer, credit
okay,
card.
okay. And
Yes.
again, if you need to share this with your sister, that's totally fine. But
Yes.
I'm gonna send you a list of what I need going forward. Well, I think I have. Hold on, my computer's give me a fuss. Uh, I'll send you
Okay.
that. But while I'm doing that, why don't you tell me, do you have any cats, dogs, kids, partners come with you, or just you?
It's just me for now. I'm unmarried. I don't have pets. Yeah, it's
Okay.
just me alone.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
But you never know. Maybe I'll be blessed with a spouse before I come there. I'm giving it a month.
You think you're gonna have a spouse within a month?
I don't know. You never know. The
Uh,
universe works in mysterious ways.
yeah, I guess so. But I might be rushing it, but you could surprise me. Like, oh, Gabriel, I'm married now. Didn't know.
Yeah, but it's fine. No, right now it's just me alone.
Okay. Well, like I
Yes.
said, my computer's being weird, but I'll work on that. Send you the information I need. But while I got you the phone, what else? I mean, do you have any other questions for right now?
Right now it's just the communication channel between you and I. Is it going to be Skype or will we talk
Yeah,
via
Skype,
email or
Skype, Skype's ideal. Yeah, if you can just send me everything here on Skype, that would be fantastic. And we'll just
okay.
communicate here. We'll be doing some interviews here. So yeah, we can do that all here on Skype. I think it's that recording. So I'll send you all the information after we finish talking here. Because
Okay.
whenever you turned on that recording thing, for whatever reason, it glitched my computer to where I can't type anything. I don't know why. So I'll send
Okay.
you. I'm gonna send you a link where you can do that debit card or credit card, however you want to do that. If you send that to your sister, that's cool. But again, please let me know your sister's name so I'm able to connect the dots. And that way I know,
Okay.
oh, it's for you, blah, blah, blah. And then also I'm
Okay.
going to send you a list of what I need. So we'll need a proof payment, your latest CV, your
Okay.
introduction video. Again, if you want to submit that one for Taiwan, I may say no, it's great, or no, we should modify this since we're looking at other countries, you know.
Okay.
And you can let
Okay.
me know in your preferences which countries you would like to target. But
Okay.
anyways, I'll type all that up for you after we finish talking here. Do you have any other questions? Are you good for now?
Yes, I wanted to ask the most important one. So, I had friends and relatives that stay in all these countries teaching English, and I've always said I want to come there and teach like without being hired, and they advised me to get a job first. So, because of costs like accommodation, flights, and everything, visa. So do the jobs that uh, do the jobs that you get for us provide some of these things?
What do you mean? Like, yeah, of course they provide accommodation. The one thing that might vary, and you would have to let me know, would be the airfare. It comes in two flavors. There's usually upfront airfare or reimbursed airfare, right? So
Okay.
if you can afford up, if you can afford to, like, if you have sponsors, yeah, you have some savings, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah. So, anyways, if you have savings or sponsorship, I would recommend you reimburse Surfer. That's going to open a lot more doors. Now, we can get sponsored airfare um, to fly out, but it's more challenging. There's going to be fewer of
Okay.
those, obviously,
Okay.
because with either way, your airfare paid for, but the reimburse means you'll get there and then you get reimbursed. So, that's
Okay.
that's
Or
that that's the vast majority of schools. So, I'd recommend just leaving yourself open up to either one. But again, if you can't afford airfare, that's fine. Let's work on getting you a sponsor school. But yeah,
no,
go ahead.
that's fine. No, that's fine. It was just the reimbursement is fine. My sister and I were talking about that. That okay, it's fine if I can just fly there. They can buy me the ticket as long as I will be reimbursed, and then use that money to survive until I don't know, but just something. So I get you. I get
Right.
you. Yes.
Hey, what were
No,
you saying about your friends told you you should get a job first? You were gonna fly there, right? Something like
so
that.
th- Yeah, so there's this challenge now that it's really hard to get a job when you are in your country. You know, like some of the school. Oh, there you go.
There,
I
there
just
we go. I got it figured out. Go ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead.
I just got it. So they said now it's really difficult. So most of the job posts that we see online or that we get shared, that we get sent, they usually require someone who's already in the country for
Mm-hmm.
for us to be hired. So a lot of people have been traveling to the Asian countries without getting a formal offer letter, and they just go there and get the jobs there. So
Right.
that's what people have been doing. So my sister was against that because she felt like, what if you get there and you don't get the job? And the costs of just being there and changing the visas, work permits, and everything. But people
Mm-hmm.
have been risking it and going. Some people are successful. A lot of people that I know were successful in it. So people were
Mm-hmm.
advising me to also do that. But my friends were like, no, just wait until you get an offer. It's much easier that way, especially with all the processes that are involved in
Yeah.
in
Well,
hiring. Yes.
right. Well, I recommend hiring someone like me as a guide. 'Cause if you end up being my client, you'll have me indefinitely. But if it came to that, if we first of all we're going to try to get you rid of school and you go and live happily ever after. But if it came to that, I would be here to be your guide. I personally recommend Taiwan because with your
Okay.
citizenship, it's a lot easier just flying visa free. In Taiwan, they have a certain national or international relationship, right?
Yes.
And then
Yes.
once you're in Taiwan, you can actually, you know, with you know, with or without my help, but certainly be easier with my help to actually get paired up
Yeah.
with school. I'd walk you through that because I've known people that have done that as well, and yeah, that's an angle. It is risky though. It is risky. So again,
Okay.
personally, I'm much more in line with some of your friends and your sisters says you ought to get a school lined up. So you can do that if need be, but it's risky. You can mitigate it
It's
the
really
best. You can
Yeah.
mitigate the risk by hiring someone like me. But anyways,
Hmm.
but like I said, we're gonna try to get you paired up before you even go. So
Yeah. No, that's fine. That's all right. I really appreciate the clarity. And I hope it works this time because I've been applying a lot.
I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. Everything works out. Everything works out. I'm not going anywhere. You're gonna have me indefinitely. So yeah.
Okay.
If we'll try this, if that doesn't work, we'll try that. If that doesn't work, we'll do this. If that doesn't work, you'll
Hmm.
go to Taiwan and knock on doors. Eventually, you'll find us something. And you've had friends that have done before. It'll work. Something's gonna
Yeah.
work. We're gonna do it the the way your sister was recommending in the first place. That's what we're gonna be doing. So,
Okay.
all right.
Uh,
Well, young lady, what
I
else?
think
Hmm.
I think that's it for now. If anything comes up, I will definitely hit you up on Skype.
Okay, well, I'm in Asia, so it's 10:40 a.m. right now.
Okay.
What time is it for you? What time you got?
Right now it's 4:38 in the morning. I had just woken up to do something. So I
Er,
opened the email from yes, I
yeah,
I, I woke up to do something, and I got the email from Brian, and I was like, since I'm up, let me just send
yeah.
you a message.
Early bird gets the worm, huh? All right.
Yes.
Well, like I said, so we got it
Yeah.
all day. Um, are you gonna be able to send me your stuff later on today or tomorrow? When should we hear from you?
Yeah, let me just engage with my sister and hear if she can give me the pay for me. Let me just not say give me the money, and I'll see if she can when possibly when she can be able to send me the money, and then that's when I'll be able
Well,
to push. But everything else I have.
again, if it's easier and faster for her, just send her the link and just let me know her name when she pays for you.
Okay.
And if that's simpler, it should be easier for you. But and then of
Okay.
course send me your documents I outlined there. So, do you have any other questions? Are you good for now?
No, I'm good for now. I just sent you her name, but I'll also remind you when she makes the payment.
All right. All right. Well, I will let you get to it. I guess maybe I'll hear from you later today. I am working on Saturday too, so
Okay.
but maybe I'll hear from you later today. But I'm ready to go whenever you are. So, young
Okay.
lady, I'll let you get to it. I'm sure we'll talk to you later. Okay?
Thank you so much, Mr. Atkins. Have a great day.
Yeah. All right. Talk later. Bye bye.
Uh,
Yep.
bye bye.
Bye.